What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 16 online ranked match gameplay versus a random opponent. My opponent is the Seattle Seahawks, has the Chicago Bears. And before I get into the gameplay, in the description I have my review and recaps channel. Yes, that's a separate channel, so definitely go check that out when you get some time. Subscribe to it, comment on it, show your boy some love. I got my Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch on the description too. So in the description, definitely check out those 4 things, and hopefully you guys will will join me on that and be entertained by that. But anyway, let's get into this game, man. I got Chicago Bears, like I said before, man, and some crazy stuff happening in this game, like this play right here, man. Look at this play right here. One-handed grab over practically 3 people. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Just the angle that Russell Wilson threw that ball, I'm like, wow, amazing. Kanye West song, man. Just amazing. I just couldn't I couldn't believe he got that on the third. I believe that was third down, man. It was just insane. But anyway, just keeping the ball rolling. Toss to the left right here. This guy loved doing the toss, man. It seems like everybody's starting to do the toss all of a sudden. I've been doing the toss since 2012, and I ain't gonna act like I invented it, but the toss is definitely, without question, one of my favorite plays in this game. It is a good play, so I definitely can't say nothing about it. It is a good play, but I just find it really interesting that everyone's doing it. So I have the Chicago Bears, and Jay Cutler. See, look at that right there, man. Jay Cutler, when he throws passes like that, I get the shakes. It gives me the creeps, man. Sometimes it makes me want to scream. I start having nightmares, like Freddy Krueger type nightmares. Like this guy just, man, Jay Cutler, man, his throwing on. But I went 15 for 21 in this game, so let's see if he can throw me into a victory. Let's see what happens, man. 3rd down and 9, my opponent decides to drop back, scrolls to the right just a little bit, and then he keeps going just a little bit more. I kind of got everybody covered, and I'm out there with my defensive tackle just trying to cover people too, as I force a deflection right there. That forced a punt right there, so we forced a punt, we're down 7. But we feel good. We've been down 7 before. I've played with the Chicago Bears quite a few times this year, about 4 or 5 times. So I'm feeling very comfortable right here. Look at the screen right here to Matt Forte. When you play with the Bears, at least in my opinion, 2 people you want to get the ball to is Matt Forte and Alshon Jeffries. I know that's the obvious, but sometimes people don't do that. They give it to everybody else. Langford. Don't get me wrong, you get some runs of Langford. Langford can get some touches, but you got to really make sure you get it to Matt Forte and Alshon Jeffries. They're the 2 main guys on the squad, and that's what I try to do to the best of my ability, especially Matt Forte. It's a little bit easier to get to Matt Forte, being though he's the running back, versus Alshon Jeffries. And being as though that Jay Cutler's deep throw pass is not that accurate, you're kind of forced to give the ball to Matt Forte just a little bit more than Alshon Jeffries. I'm doing more screens in this game than I would like. A lot of running. You got to run the ball, man. You got to pound that rock, and he was letting me pound the rock pretty well. So I'm pounding it, man. Matt Forte is a beast with the rock. He's not necessarily a speedster, but he doesn't really fumble that much. He has a good carry. He has a good sense for how to catch the ball. He has a good awareness of where to be as far as when he hits the hole. So, he's definitely a guy that you have to give a lot of respect to and give him that rock. Feed him as much as you possibly can. You can see on this drive, I gave it to him about 105 times, and I get sacked right there on 2nd and goal. 3rd down and goal. We go to Langford on the screen again. I just don't trust Jay Cutler's arm, man. He throws too many wacky passes. I didn't want to throw a pick right there. I am going up against Seattle, and Seattle does have a pretty good passing defense. Whether I'm not sure what they're ranked, but I know their passing defense is pretty sound, man. As my opponent kind of goes deep right here and almost catches a crazy catch, but I end up getting an interception right before the half. So it's halftime right here. The score is 7-3. He's up, and we have the ball. So now we're feeling really, really good. We done drove down the field on him. I've been running on him very well, so I'm not necessarily like worried about him really stopping me, really, because I kind of feel like I can drive on him, but I gotta do it though. You can feel like you can do you can feel like you can do whatever, but if you don't do it, it's another thing. As I get picked off right here. Look at that pass. Did you see that pass? That pass was supposed to go to Wilson. He threw that pass to the crowd. Why would he throw a pass like that? I just don't understand. And it's so out of my control, it's ridiculous. He gets a crazy spin move right there. Thought he was gonna score in that play. But man, Jay Cutler's accuracy, man, like even on the short route, sometimes they get a crazy tackle right there. But he ends up scoring on this play right here around 2nd and goal. I believe that's Fred Jackson he scores with, actually, to take a 14-3 lead. But man, that Jay Cutler, man, this guy, man, that's why he gives me nightmares. When he throws passes like that, he's just creepy. He's creepy with it, man. He makes me uncomfortable as I try to run with him right here. And luckily, he didn't fumble right there. My goodness. 3rd down and 3. Speaking of fumbling, check out this, man. This guy gets the ball, took a couple steps, dropped the ball. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And that's the same play I just ran. One of my famous drag route plays, man. I love that play. And I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me. I guess that's what I get for that play working so much in the past and this year. I guess it was bound. It was destiny for me to mess up on that play twice in a row. 2 drives, back-to-back drives. 3rd down to 16. You know, he's going to try to go for it here, but he doesn't get done. Those are the no ball. I'm not really sure why Russell Wilson was that inaccurate. I don't think he's ever that inaccurate in real life. But you can definitely tell that they nerfed the deep ball. And I do think it's kind of a good thing, man. It's just, I just wish that they would just give you a chance. But Jay Cutler, not necessarily the best quarterback in the league. Really decent, but not the best. So I can't complain too much. 3rd down to 10. Like you see, I was backed up pretty good. Check out this, man. Alshon Jeffrey's coming in, getting a huge catch for your boy, keeping within contention of winning this game. I'm down 2 touchdowns exactly. I got to make some moves, but I get sacked right there. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me. 3rd down and 13. Check out this, man. I try to go, look at this pass. The whole thing is like, it's one-on-one. Give me a shot. Can I convert right here on the 4th and 13? Yes, my goodness. What luck. I'm like, what luck. When I seen that, I said, it must be meant for me to score this drive and come back and win this game with the top of the 4th quarter. Let's see what we can do. We get the length right here on the left-hand side, get close to a 1st down, but it's the 3rd and 1, so we hand to the fullback, and he stops the fullback. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. 4th and 1, we get to the boy Matt Forte right here. Woo! We was under pressure, too. Pressure was coming. I see the pressure coming out the right-hand side, so I got it out quick, and luckily we get that touchdown. But damn, we got to get it stopped, man. Get a launch pad 14-12. Get it stopped, man. We already forced a 2nd and 10. We get a stop right here. Force a 3rd and 8. All right, 3rd and 8. Big play right here. But check out this, man. I left him just a little too wide open on that man-to-man coverage. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. But we still have a chance to stop him. Don't go nowhere. We still have a chance to stop him. We do stop him right there. We stuff him in the backfield. He does a crazy toss play right there, and we hit him in the backfield again, forcing a 3rd and 11. Check out this. You're not going to believe this right here. You are not going to believe this. Look at this. No words, man. No words. I was in, I mean, you want to talk about disbelief? I said, you gotta be kidding. I was like, man, you have really, really gotta be kidding me. And I do catch this right here with over 40 seconds left to go in the game. I was befuddled. Like, yo, I was like, that might have been the first time as I do go score a touchdown right here. Yeah, I was like, I was so baffled that I was shocked. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I was really like, it's not a lot. It's really not a lot that really can like surprisingly baffle me and just have me in awe in a way that I'm so confused as to what happened that I don't even know what to say. But that's how I felt when I seen that. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I really couldn't. I know this might sound crazy. I don't know if I'm dragging it on too much. If I am, I'm sorry. But that was just like, wow. Shout out to my opponent, man. Much love, much respect, man. I can't take nothing away from him. He won the game. You know, show him love. I did go 15 for 21 with Jay Cutler. Had 100, I think it was 112 passer rating. And in the description, man, definitely check out my review and recap channel, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. I'm going to try to get on Twitch a lot more. I know I've always been saying that, but I'm going to try the best that I possibly can. This is your boy, Launchpad 1412. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button for your boy. And I'm out.